Hey, it's the TV Tech Guy, and today I'm going to be going over the Sony XBR49X830C. I left a link in the description below to a great deal on this TV, so be sure to check that out. You can also read user reviews and see what other people's experiences are with this model. So this model has a 49-inch LED screen and it's edge lit, so the LEDs are positioned around the perimeter of the screen and the light spreads behind the LED panel. So considering the 49-inch screen size and the fact that this is a 4K TV, so it has a high resolution display, the optimal viewing distance is about 4.7 feet. Now there's some scientific calculations going on here, but trust me on this, this is where you'll get the most immersive viewing experience and you will enjoy the most detail from that 4K resolution. So that's not to say that it won't look amazing beyond 4.7 feet, but that is just the optimal range you want to be targeting. So one of Sony's highlighted features for this model is the triluminous display, and this feature provides a very wide range color gamut, so you get very realistic colors. They look much more natural compared to traditional displays. This model also has Motionflow XR960, and what this feature does is it practically eliminates any motion blur if you have it enabled. I definitely recommend enabling this feature for sports. It will just get rid of that motion blur that you see when there's a ton of action on the screen at the same time. So basically what this feature does is for every frame that is on the screen, there's 3 artificial frames that are inserted in between. So this model also uses backlight blinking and backlight scanning. Other TVs that just have the smooth motion feature, that kind of gives you that soap opera effect. Sony added in the backlight blinking and backlight scanning to take care of that issue and make it a more pleasant experience when you have the smooth motion enabled. So try this feature out. I definitely recommend it for sports. For other content, try it out, see if you like it. If not, you could just go in the settings and disable it. So obviously the greatest contributor to the awesome picture quality is the 4K resolution. This has 4 times as many pixels as a 1080p screen. It has 8,294,400 pixels, and on a 49-inch screen, that's an insane amount of pixel density. So picture quality is not an issue. You can get your face right up to the screen and you will still see incredible detail. And that's not the case with 1080p screens. When you get in close, you kind of see that image distortion going on. So with a 4K resolution, it looks great up close and it looks awesome far away as well. So there's also upscaling, so all of your non-4K content will be automatically upscaled to 4K. So this isn't going to look as good as watching native 4K content, but it's definitely an improvement. One of my favorite things about this Sony TV is its built-in Android TV. It gives you a much better smart TV experience than a lot of other models out there. You get a huge selection of apps and games. You could even hook up a PS3 controller to this TV and play the games that way. And one of the great things I like about it is you get cast content from external devices. So iOS, Android, Mac, Windows, and of course your Chromebook. You can cast content easily up onto the screen, and it just makes a much more enjoyable experience. And not to mention there's also voice search as well, and keep in mind Android is Google, so you get the best search results out there. You could even get as specific as searching for romantic comedy set in New York and it'll pull relevant results for that query. And you could also, of course, ask for the weather forecast and a ton of other voice commands. So other features, there's active 3D, so you can enjoy 3D content. And there's also a touchpad remote, so it makes navigation very easy and more pleasant experience. Browsing the web and the user interface is no problem with this remote. So the design is very sleek looking. It has that ultra thin bezel that you want to see. A lot of TVs out there have a thick and distracting border, and some of them are even reflective. And as you can see on this one, it kind of has that matte finish. So it's very thin, so you won't really even notice it when the lights are dim. And it just makes for a much more immersive viewing experience. This model weighs 31.8 pounds without the stand and 34 pounds with the stand. So for the inputs, there's 1 subwoofer out, 4 HDMI ports, 2 analog audio inputs, 1 component input, 2 composite, 1 headphone output, and it also has a RF in and a digital audio output. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with the Sony XBR49X830C. This is an awesome TV for a smaller living room setup, and it will be a great fit for any bedroom. This TV has most of the features that you could ask for in any TV. It has a 4K resolution, built-in Android TV, and that sleek design as well. So make sure you check out that link below in the description for a great deal on this TV. You also check out user reviews and see what other people are saying about it. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.